Okay, this subject of this chat is, does she need money? Does he need money? But specifically, does she need money? Because that's typically my audience in this kind of a video, in this particular video. Men, foreign men that start to interact with Filipinas online, and then, but don't really have much experience in the Philippines. Men that have foreigners that have not visited here, and foreigners that may have come for 2 weeks and not got much experience. They didn't travel around. They didn't spend a lot of time anywhere. They have money. I'll say it again. They have money. Everywhere I go, where I stay, and the places I go to, or the night markets, or the street vendors, even street vendors without a building, more like a hut, open-faced, or a restaurant that's open-faced that has the doors that go up and it's open all night, no air con, just fans. Little, not sorry's, but one step up, more of a mini grocery store. They sell, coffee, liquor, cigarettes, ice cream, chips, canned goods, whatever. Not very big at all. These people have money. They pay rent, or they own a home. So you got to understand something about this. If you're not over here, you really don't understand what's going on here. These people have money. The rich you'll always have with you. And I know what you're going to say. Well, there's a lot of poor people. There are a lot of poor people. But overall, in general, little towns that have one bank, people have cars around here. Okay, most everybody has a mini bike, and they're not always brand new. Some of them are clean and shiny, but some of them are very old, and they all pile up on them. Women, they whip them around, they turn them around. Young women, old women, and they get on them. They ride them side saddle, whatever they do. They have their kids on, their babies, you name it. Propane tanks. These people, unless they're hurt, there are some hurt people over here. They have money. If you believe me, if I've convinced you, when somebody online asks you for money, and I've done this and I've made the mistake. I've made the mistake several times. I didn't live over here, and I should have first, because these people can work. Many of them work. I'm not saying they make a lot of money, but they buy food at the same place I'm buying it. They buy it at the market. They go to the malls. They'll go to the coffee shops. They have very interesting coffee shops, even little towns. Even some with aircon. And these people, do they really need money? I say that's not the main thing in life. So I'm going to caution all you foreign men. Do they really need money? And they have phones. And they say, well, this woman asked me for a phone. It's broken. They showed me. Everybody has phones here, even little kids. I've been around. They sit there, this town, that town, this store, this store. They sit there. Even the little kids have a phone. They don't need a phone, man. They don't. Everybody has a phone, even the little kids. And they look at it. If they're sitting there on the motorbike at the little store waiting for Dada, they're sitting there and looking at the phone, looking at games, These people are very creative. They know what they're doing. And the second aspect is there's a predatory character trait somewhat in the Philippines with some people. They're predatory. And that's a serious word. It's an important word, that their motive is to extract money. Even certain women, they will do that, and they will tell you so many things to try to get money from you. And they don't need money. They have money. I'm not talking about the blind beggar on the street playing an instrument or playing karaoke to get with this little coin thing there, that he's blind or he has no legs. That's total charity, pretty much total charity. I don't like to give to people that aren't accountable, that I don't even know who they are. I don't know their family. They might have a house. They might have brothers and sisters, mother and father, but they're out there hustling because that's their habit. You know, they do that in America. There's a guy I know that he just, when he sees people, he just has to ask them for money. He doesn't need money. He just thinks, I'm gonna. He just has to do that because his motive is to swindle people. That's called swindling. So there is a predatory thing going on online. There's a lot of predatory stuff going on. I've experienced it, but now that I live over here, I have 4 words for you. They don't need money. You're going to have to change your strategy on how you deal with the women here in the culture. You're going to have to change your strategy if I've convinced you that with what I said in this video. I hope it helps.